Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from PocketNow.com. Samsung is trying to make a tablet for everyone in 4 different sizes, unlike the guys at Apple and Motorola who are sticking with just one size at the moment. The Galaxy Tab 8.9 was just announced. It was actually announced a long time ago at CTIA, but the US availability was announced just recently. It'll be available at Best Buy and other retailers. $469 for the 16 gigabyte version. $100 more will double the storage to 32 gigabytes. In this video, we're going to talk about first impressions, the Galaxy Tab 8.9. So this is a really interesting size. It's kind of an in-between size between the Samsung 7-inch tablets, which a lot of people love for their portability, and their 10-inch tablet, or 10.1 to be exact, with the Galaxy Tab 10.1. A really interesting size, kind of in the middle, really gives people another choice when they're going with a tablet. This is running with the Tegra 2 processor, the one that we've seen for a while now. Each core is clocking in at 1 gigahertz. It's got 1 gigabyte of RAM and a screen that is 1280 by 800, so a higher resolution than we've seen with previous tablets running Android, higher resolution than the iPad. Still not that high resolution, and when you really think about it, you can play back 720p video on this. You can't go to 1080p. 2012 will probably be the year of 1080p tablets, which will be awesome. So I've actually already unboxed this, and we're going to talk about first impressions in just a minute. As a hint, it is really thin. In fact, Samsung calls it the thinnest tablet that you can get right now, and we definitely agree with that. A few things of note here. We've got the TouchWiz UX, which is Samsung's proprietary TouchWiz interface. We've got Samsung's Media Hub, just a way to get content, download movies onto your device, and also music, although there are a lot of other ways you can get movies and music onto your phone. You can download Netflix, you can use Spotify, a lot of different methods. Of course, you can just use Google Market to download movies. We've got Adobe Flash, true widescreen viewing. This is a 16:9 aspect ratio tablet. It's got ABG and Wi-Fi, GPS and Bluetooth. And in here, we've got a tiny little US plug here. Of course, we've got Samsung's proprietary jack. Micro USB just doesn't have enough current to charge a tablet, which is why all these tablets that are out right now require a proprietary jack. It's very unfortunate because for a while we were going towards standardization. Everything had micro USB, and now everything's got proprietary when it comes to tablets. So we've got some health and safety guides, and some earbuds, which is a nice little addition, Samsung branded earbuds. Let's get this out of the way and talk about the Galaxy Tab 8.9. Now, if you've ever played with the 10.1 or have seen it at a store or a friend using it, or even if you own it, this is very similar. It's almost the same thing. It's extremely lightweight, under 1 pound, and it's also very plasticky feeling, which is how they get it to be so lightweight. So it's very thin. Let's look around the device. Let's turn around on the back. On the back, we have what appears to be brushed metal, which would be awesome, but it's actually plastic. So you can hear it's just plastic. That's how they get the lightweight. But a really nice design. It's not conducive to picking up fingerprints, as you can see. Keeps quite clean. We've got a 3-megapixel camera up here with an LED flash, which is a nice touch. We've got the 3.5mm headphone jack at the top, volume rocker, power, Samsung logo. On the bottom, we've got dual stereo speakers here. We've got the proprietary jack for syncing and charging. Well, hopefully you're not syncing your tablet. You're doing everything over the air. Nothing on the side. This is under 9 millimeters thick, extremely thin. Camera just went out of focus there because it's so thin probably. And nothing on the other side. As a comparison, here is the Galaxy S2, which at its thickest point is pretty much the same size as the entire Galaxy Tab 8.9. We've got a 2-megapixel camera up on the front for video chat, and let's turn this on and talk about a little bit about the TouchWiz UX interface. And here we are in Honeycomb 3.2, Android 3.2 with TouchWiz UX on top. These 2 widgets in particular, and this widget came right out of the Samsung interface. So if we go over here to the plus icon, you can get a sense for some of these widgets that Samsung has included, like the gallery. These other ones are Honeycomb. Let's swipe. Active applications, that will show you your program monitor, and Social Hub and Yahoo Finance. So Samsung adds a bunch of things to really outfit you with a bunch of widgets that make sense for your application. Of course, we've got the standard built-in app tray here. And we're going to talk a lot more about this. Samsung has brought forth a lot of really cool touches. For example, if you go to the notification tray, you get a quick toggle of all of your system toggle switches. And that's very reminiscent or exactly the same as you get here in the Galaxy S2. Same kind of thing, Samsung sort of bringing over various elements from their other products so that there's some consistency across Samsung products, which is quite cool. We've also got this really cool function down here, which will bring up these hover apps. So if you are in the browser, for example, or let's say you are in the Android market, you can actually keep the calculator on the screen while you're doing whatever you're doing. And this will always stay on the screen. You can move it around. So imagine being in your email application and you just want to pop up a calculator real quick without actually leaving your email app. This is a perfect way to do it. The same goes for Calendar, Task Manager, World Clock, Pen Memo, and Music Player. So a handful of really cool integrations here that Samsung put forth in the Galaxy Tab 8.9. They're very similar or really the same to what you get in the Galaxy Tab 10.1, but everything is a little bit smaller. The Galaxy Tab 8.9 is not a size where you can hold it with one hand. It's still kind of big. It's not like the 7-inch tablets where you can actually literally fit it into your pocket. The 8.9 is a little too big for that, and as you can see, kind of a fingerprint magnet, but what tablet isn't? So we've got a lot more coming up on the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.9. Let us know what you think about this particular size. Is it a little too small, a little too big? Let us know in the comments, and please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thanks for watching.